Hello everybody, welcome back to the workshop.
Yes.
So I got Jessica in the shop with me.
Hello.
Surprise! She almost spooked me there for a second. I turned, I'm like, oh, there's another person here.
Yeah, like showed up right by the forge.
Yeah. It's the warmest spot in the shop. It's a little cooler today. It's in the 60s, so
It is, yeah.
loving those temperatures.
Yeah, so this video is all about our fun weekend with our fans. That'll probably be the title of the video.
Yep.
And this weekend that we're referring to, it took place the fourth weekend of September here in 2018.
Yeah, and so this was Quad State. It's an annual blacksmithing meet that happens in Troy, Ohio. It's actually only 45 minutes away. It's at the Miami County Fairgrounds, and it's hosted by SOFA, or Southern Ohio Forge and Anvil. Most of you already know that. Most of you guys that are subscribed to the channel, I've talked about it before. And it's just it's a fun time. It's a great weekend, isn't it?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, in total, I think there's about 1,300 people in attendance this year.
Yeah, and so, I just want to start this off just talking a little bit about the way that this Quad State went comparatively to way other Quad States have been in the past. In other Quad States, before I ever did this whole YouTube thing and we started on this whole process and teaching people and teaching people how to run businesses and things of that nature, before then, I knew a handful of people. I was fairly well liked or fairly well known around Quad State. I had a few groups of people that I hung out with. And this year, that completely exploded this year.
It did, yeah.
And you all really blessed us. You made us feel like absolute rock stars. And it was very surreal for us, very humbling. And we just got an attitude of gratitude. I mean, we really do on that. You guys blessed us so much, more than you could ever know. You just reinvigorated us to take in... just keep doing what we're doing, and it was really cool. I met about 400 of the subscribers on the channel, which is awesome, which at this year's Quad State was about 1,300, so it's kind of crazy to think that, nearly a quarter of the people, it's like a third of the people that were there at Quad State were subscribers of the channel. That's
and
mind-blowing.
The previous year, we had about 10,000 subscribers around Quad State time, and so our channel's been nearly tripled in size since the previous year. So it's been an interesting comparison even between years. Yeah, exactly. And and I guess what that really comes down to is, I guess we're doing something right. We're doing something right. We're inspiring you guys out there and gals, and you guys are we're having a difference. We're making a difference, and we're impacting you in some small way, and that is just really special to Jessica and I. Yeah. It is. Yeah, it was awesome to hear just the stories from the subscribers and different videos that they've especially taken something from and how they've applied it, and how even watching the tutorials, one of our subscribers, they got a ribbon based on some of, they were beginning into blacksmithing about year and a half ago, I think they said. So yeah, which is absolutely awesome. I had people coming from all out of the woodworks everywhere around, and again, you guys made us feel like absolute rock stars, and we can't thank you enough. Just thank you all for everybody who did show up at Quad State, everybody who came up and said hi, and got to meet you in person. And it was a wonderful, wonderful time. Really was. So we got to do some other fun stuff while we were there. We got to go to Mr. Coffee's house over at Coffee's Forge. Yep. And he's a regular subscriber and supporter of the channel. And it was just an absolutely amazing time over at his place. Yes. We only hung out for, about 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours. We weren't even going to stay that long. We were originally thinking, well, we'll pop over for an hour or two. But we had such a great time, such a fun time. We ended up leaving there around 2 a.m. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, it was around 2 a.m., way past our bedtime usually. Yeah. And that was a lot of fun. Great guy. He's going to do it again next year. Looking forward to that. Yeah, so Mr. Coffee, thank you so much for the hospitality, for having not only us, but everybody out to your place. And the camping, the forging, the food. Yes. Yeah, thank you all so much for that. I got to meet some some hardcore fans and some other YouTubers there. Fellow YouTubers, which was awesome. YouTuber convention. Yeah, I got to see James at County Line Forge. Really got
really appreciate hanging out with him. And seeing what, and even working on his 25-pound sledgehammer billet he was working on a little bit. I kind of got it started, and I'm just going to be honest, I was lazy, so I kind of tapered off and let other people get in there. But
you're forging some other stuff.
I was forging some other stuff at Coffee's house. So.
A coal swab.
Yep, also, coal swab, a pair of tongs, and I demonstrated something else. Can't remember. But anyways, it was late. It was late. But anyways, good time. Good time was had by all this year. And so Jessica, she actually entered something in the gallery this year in the novice.
I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you first what it is. It's a set of 3 meat skewers, and if you've been around the channel very long, I actually did a video on how to make these, pretty much the same styling, and so that was several months ago, but I put it in the novice category, and I got 3rd place, which I was really excited about.
Yeah, it's totally awesome, totally awesome.
Yep.
So
my first
proud.
ribbon, my first time entering even. I mean, I've been attending Quad States with Roy for a couple of years, but never, like, I haven't really ever tried blacksmithing a whole lot myself until here recently. I've tried a little bit, but just, I had a great time, you know, well, entering them. I plan on doing something a little, you know, something even bigger next year, hopefully. She's hooked now. It's the blue ribbon, the turquoise ribbon got her. So now she's hooked. So that's a good thing. So, yeah, we got to meet another subscriber there, Yamez at, is it Island Metal Forge? I believe it is. Yep, I'm making sure that's correct. Yeah, Yamez at Island Metal Forge. Yes. He made us a little Mawabo. I think it's mother of all bottle openers or something like that. Mabo or Mahabo. I'm probably saying it wrong. Anyways, it's a cool little skull dude there. Forged that out of a piece of 1-inch stock. Did a great job. He gave that to me as a gift. Can't thank him enough for that. Greatly appreciate it. He did a wonderful job. Wonderful. He's getting good at these. Getting good at these. We also had Jason Sullivan at Shamrock Forge. Yeah, that's correct. He took and gave us this little keychain. There's a little bit of cable Damascus. You guys can't see that from there, but it's trust us, it's nice. He gave us a little keychain with his touch mark there, which was really neat. Awesome. We love little memento pieces like this. I like to put them on a shelf and kind of store them, and kind of this way I can pull them out at a later date. I'm like, oh, I remember, you know, that and when it happened and stuff. So it was pretty neat. I did want to mention about Yama's. He's doing a what's it called? The plate, the touch mark around the. He's doing a touch mark plate around the world type thing, and so I added my touch mark to this plate. When I got it, I think there was like 12 other blacksmiths touch marks on there on that plate, which was really cool that they were that they had those on there. I don't know how many he's up to now. Check out Yamez's channel. We'll put a link to all these people's channels in the description down below. Yep, and they have so more you guys can also. Yeah, so this way you guys could go check out some more footage, even some footage of me being there that they filmed. And some of the demonstrating I was doing and stuff like that this year. And yeah, definitely check out all these people down below. But that plate around the world seems like to be a really cool project. Yeah, so and it would be really neat to get that out there. Yeah. And yep. So yeah, if you're interested in putting your touch mark on it, go to Yamez's channel, and I'm sure he'll have some info
Yamez at Island Metal Forge. So yep, go check him out. So then we got from Alan, right? Yep. Yeah. Alan at Curiosity Forge, he gave us a nice little stamped keychain thing again, which is awesome. That's going to definitely go on the shelf. It's got our little name in there, and then it's got his Curiosity Forge touch mark on the back, which was amazing. Yeah. And then Jessica, she went to the U-Forge area.
I did, my first time in the
U-Forge. And actually had some professional instruction besides me.
Yeah, a gal named Erin. She helped me make my second ever leaf. So, and I did a little bit of chiseling lines on there. That was my first time with the chisel. So yeah, it was my second leaf. It turned out better than my first one. My first one ever looked just kind of like a mashed mingle of mess. But,
yep. So it came out. So it came out looking real good. She did that for several hours. They did more talking than forging. Yeah, we did. To be honest with you, so
we hit it off.
They hit it off. She made a new friend. So, and then you may notice some merch here.
Yes.
May notice some merch. This is not our merch. No. This is Champ Ironworks merch.
I'll show you that here.
You know, I don't even think I know. Huh? I don't even think I know Champ's first name.
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. There we go. I just call him Champ all the time. There's the back of his shirt and stuff. He was taking and selling these shirts at Quad State. More importantly, actually, he was selling these rulers, these awesome rulers here that he got for me here. I got one of these rulers from him, and you get free shirt at Quad State. He had some extras that he was just kind of giving away, kind of promoting his own branding and stuff. And really awesome dude. It was great to see him go. I loved it. He was hustling hard, man. It was a great time. But he made up these rulers. It's really hard to find these like Lufkin rulers that fold out, that you can put in your pocket, folding metal rulers to check your ironwork with. And so he got the ideal. He'd make some folding rulers. So this will fold out to 2 feet long, or roughly thereabouts, almost 2 foot long.
Yeah, it's even got his logo and stuff.
It's even got his logo on it, and you can take and measure, I believe, circumferences and inches with it as well. And it's pretty flexible, although I probably wouldn't bend it up for that. I would just use it as a standard ruler. This has already become a very handy tool to have in the shop when I don't have my other ruler at predisposed position. I hang this right up by the forge. So this is pretty handy. So again, we'll put a link down to him in the description down below, and so where you can find out more about him as well. But yeah, Champ Ironworks, awesome.
Yeah, so we got the rulers.
We got t-shirts, man. I tell you what, like I said, you guys just made us feel so blessed, so fortunate to be there. And, you know, again, it really does inspire Jessica and I to continue our mission in helping people begin their blacksmithing journey or start doing a business in blacksmithing and things like that, with all the great stories, all the success stories, and the way we've impacted you in some way. It's very humbling, very honoring, and you know, we just appreciate everyone out there on this channel. And you know, we're up to a whopping 28,000 subscribers right now at the recording of this video, and you know, we're just thankful for each and every last one of you. We hope one day we get to meet each and every last one of you. Yeah. That would be amazing. Maybe it's impossible to do.
That would be a lot. Yeah.
But hey, here's hoping, right? Like, there's all sorts of places that we can connect with. Who knows where you might find me next, and Jessica, and we can just, you know, connect with you. We really did enjoy it. I had the best Quad State I've ever had in my life.
So basically, next year's gonna have to top it.
Yep, next year's gonna have to top it. I expect to see a whole lot of you guys and gals out there, a lot more of you coming to Quad State next year and hanging out with us. And we already have a few plans in the works, so this way we're more easily found, and we can kind of circle the wagon, so to speak, and just have a good time, and everybody kind of hang out together, and you all have a place to spend some time with us for a weekend. Yeah.
A few more shout-outs. Penny from New Penny Forge. She came in
all the way from England.
Her first time in America. So.
Yeah, first time in America. It was really neat hanging out with you, Miss Penny, and it was a fun time. Yep. Awesome.
Rob at Granddad's Forge.
Yeah,
nice
Rob.
Meeting you in person too.
It was good finally meeting you in person.
Sammy from Gordon Family Forge.
Yep.
Came by and did some chatting at the tent with us.
Yeah, a whole lot of chatting. It was really neat meeting you as well, Sammy. He also, I believe he has a YouTube channel I just checked out the other day, and he's got some videos on a waste oil burner that he's been building and working on and stuff like that.
Yeah, and we have the link for that.
Yeah, we got the link for that. I'm going to go over and, you know, I'm going to start kind of maybe do some deals with him a little bit and see if I can't get one of those waste oil burners made for me and try it out. I got some projects coming for the channel that would be a slick burner to have in the shop.
Yep. And lastly, Bob at B&B Forge.
Yeah, awesome to meet you, Bob. You know, again, it was awesome to meet everybody. There's so many people. This is a very small list of names. I didn't even mention Uncle Buck at Uncle Buck's Forge. There's Steve at Uncle Buck's Forge. Like, I got a great swedge block from him. I got some bars. He just gave them to me just as a friendly gesture of 4140 for some dies or making into hammers and stuff. Again, great guy. Awesome. It was good to see you again, and it just a fun time.
It was. It was definitely a great time.
Yep. So So that's going to be basically it for all the shout outs and the thanks and the stuff. And if we missed your name and we met you and you know, again, we can only remember so much at one time. We were really overwhelmed with the amount of love and support we were receiving there. And again, we just thank you all so much for, you know, showing up for that event and coming and saying hi. And it really was a great time.
It was, yeah.
Wasn't it? So, so we'll take this moment to talk a little bit about some of the updates and some things that are happening in the channel and stuff. I'm getting back to times where I can actually focus a little bit more on the videos and doing some forging tutorial videos. So be looking forward to those, you know, those short little 5-minute to 8-minute tutorial videos coming out here very, very soon on the channel. If you are a new subscriber, glad you're here. Please be part of the community. Come in, enjoy, get to know one another. That's what this channel is about. It's about a blacksmithing family, and that's how we see you all, and that's how we hope you see us. And so welcome, very welcome to being here. I'm going to continue the pro tip series. A lot of people have been liking those videos, so they're going to be like 3-minute videos or so, 3 to 5-minute videos for pro tips. So be prepared to see a lot more of those. People have found those handy as well.
Yep.
One of the other big things coming up, and not getting into too much of the specifics, but I will be having some DVDs sometime in spring of next year coming out. There'll be full-on 2-hour instructional DVDs that will be able to be purchased, and pretty excited about that. Going deep dive into a lot of subjects that there's a lot of misconceptions about, and I really can't wait. I can't keep secrets very well, so.
No, he can't.
Yep. But good stuff like coming out. Jessica's got an e-course.
I do.
That she should have just released by the time the releasing of this video. So.
Yep. Pricing handmade items. That's for those of you who are trying to turn your blacksmithing into a business and you're still trying to get the hang of things. The pricing the handmade items, it goes over quite a few different tricks and tips, but it also delves into how to do competitive research. So I not only give you kind of the thesis and the thought behind it, but also I show you how to do so on Etsy and on eBay. Yep. Also, if you decide that you would rather charge an hourly rate for your work, I show you how to go through and calculate that based on your hourly salary and how many hours each month, and etc. that you plan on working.
And so this is an actual real life e-course. This is something where it's a video, it's a private video, and
it's a presentation.
It's a whole presentation, a bullet point kind of presentation. Not really, that's probably the wrong way of saying it, but it's a whole presentation piece. And so where she really walks you through it in an in-depth way, you know, to take and help you out there. She also still has like a couple ebooks out there, one on YouTube, correct?
Yes.
You know, growing a YouTube channel, and then she has an ebook on 50 hand-forged items that she can make. The Blacksmith cheat sheet. And all those are great resources to take and help you get into it as a business and start, you know, bringing in some side income, or maybe making it your full-time employment at some point in time. Yep. So that's going to be it for this video. We got to dry it up. I'm looking at the little camera screen here, and it's saying that we only got 2 minutes of run time left, so we better shut up, huh, Jess?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yep. Hint, hint. Baba, baba. So we're going to get back to the forge. Oh, some of the other series to check out real quick. Just before we go, we're going to do a Forging with Jess series. It's been long requested, long awaited. There will be some videos where I teach Jessica the basics, and I walk her through the basics and basic projects to really target and hone in.
And I've got the inspiration
on helping you all get a ribbon. Gee whiz. So, all about the ribbons. Being award-winning artists, huh?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. So.
It's good inspiration.
All right, we gotta go. Anyways, we love you guys out there. Thank you all for being a part of the channel. If you get a chance, if you do love this channel and you want to support us and want to find ways of supporting us, you can go check out our website at blacksmithpdfs.com. It's a great place, again, where we're offering all the e-courses and the e-books and power hammer plans and things like that, and all the great things to help you get started in your business as a blacksmith and just to continue the journey in this great craft. So that's it for today. God bless you all, and we will catch you on the next one. Thank you all for watching. Bye everybody.